everyone, it's Janice. Welcome back. Today I'm going to be sharing with you guys some protein sources that are not from meat. As I've said in other videos, I'm not officially a vegetarian, but I don't eat meat very often. It's not a part of my everyday life. And I often get asked, where do you get your protein, or how can you get protein if you don't eat meat? And for some people that aren't aware of all the other sources where you can get protein, I just want to share that with you. One of my favorite sources for protein is quinoa. This is gluten-free and wheat-free. This is organic, and the 1/4 cup of this before it's prepared has 6 grams of protein. And this is something that I eat often for dinner. It can be cooked with other things to make it taste a little better, because to be honest, quinoa really doesn't have much of a taste, but it does have a lot of protein in there for you. It also has a lot of fiber, and this is a great source if you don't want to eat meat. Another thing I eat frequently is lentils, and again, the portion size of this is 1/4 of a cup, and 1/4 of a cup of this has 12 grams of protein, and that's great. And I don't really have much to say about all these foods. This isn't like a food review. I'm just sharing with you guys protein sources, so it's kind of going to be pretty quick. I'm just going to hold up the product and tell you how many grams of protein it has in a serving, okay? So I like to mix the lentils with black beans. This can of black beans has 3 servings in it, so I don't eat the whole can, but 1 serving, so you divide this in 3, and 1 serving of this has 7 grams of protein. I mix that frequently with my quinoa or with my lentils, and that's like a great, protein pack in one meal. I showed these in the What I Eat in a Day video, and these are pepita seeds, which are pumpkin seeds. I have this in my little container here because I started buying these in bulk at Whole Foods, so I don't actually have like the container. But 1/4 of a cup of these is a serving, and that has 9 grams of protein. And these are delicious, by the way, so if you've never tried pepita seeds, definitely recommend them. Another thing I get in bulk at Whole Foods is forbidden rice, so this is like a purpley rice, and I think it's actually 1/3 of a cup of this is a serving, and that has 6 grams of protein. And I also showed this in the What I Eat in a Typical Day video, and I mix it frequently for lunch with the pepita seeds. Nuts are also a great source. I use unsalted almonds at my desk, but I don't have any at home. These are my fiance's. He likes the honey roasted peanuts. And I have a glare, I'm sorry. 1 ounce of these has 160 calories and 7 grams of protein. So any kind of nut is fantastic to just carry around with you if you need just, a few of them, or just to add to your meal. I'm sure you're aware that nuts are a great source of protein. And same with peanut butter. I like to mix this in my oatmeal in the morning. I use half of a serving, but a full serving of peanut butter is, the 2 spoonfuls. And if you were to do a full serving, 2 spoonfuls, it's 7 grams of protein. So I usually do half of that in the morning with my oatmeal, or if I have a shake in the morning, I'll put that in, my little like spinach smoothie or whatever it is I'm going to have. Eggs and egg whites also have protein in them. I buy these egg whites. Typically, I don't really eat eggs all that often. And 3 spoonfuls of this is a serving, and that has 5 grams of protein. And this is really easy to just add to a salad. Or one thing I like to do is have like breakfast for dinner. So, breakfast foods are typically like really cheap, and they can be really nutritious, especially because I'm not really a meat eater. I do like to have breakfast like at any time of the day. So egg whites would be a good way to go if you're looking for some more protein. I do keep dairy to a minimum in my diet, but cheese is certainly a source of protein. This 1/4 of a cup of cheese, or at least of this kind, and all the kinds I buy, is typically what a serving is. So if you're not sure how much cheese is a serving, probably 1/4 of a cup, and 1/4 of this has 8 grams of protein. So that is really great, because probably if you're eating cheese in your meal, you probably already have something else in your meal that also has a protein source. So this is a fantastic way to get some more protein. For snacks, honestly, I have to stay away from this because I like hummus way too much. And so you guys know, this was not something that I ate during my weight loss. Because I like hummus so much, I tend to eat too much of it, which, too much of even a healthy food is not good. I think it's, 2 spoonfuls of hummus is a serving, so that goes by pretty quick, especially with how delicious this is. And 2 spoonfuls has, oh gosh, not as much as I thought. I included this in the video, I'm sorry. It has 2 grams of protein in 2 spoonfuls, but hummus is really, really yummy. So and I typically put like veggies in it, so it is a good snack. So I guess maybe it's not so great for my protein video, but if you're eating a bunch of it, it's a good source of protein. And I love hummus too, super yummy. Edamame is a good one. This one is, I got this at Target, and This has 2.5 servings in this entire bag. It would be hard to eat this entire bag. This would be great to like share with a friend or something. But half a cup of this is a serving, and that has 9 grams of protein. So this is just a great little snack, and probably something you wouldn't be eating for a meal, or you could have like an edamame salad or something, but you'd probably already getting protein earlier in your day from maybe any of the other foods that I mentioned before, and this could be a great supplement. Or on a day where maybe you didn't get that much protein, just have a little half cup of this, 9-gram punch for you. That's great. I showed you guys that I eat oatmeal pretty often. A half cup of this has 5 grams of protein, so mixing that with the peanut butter is a great way to get some protein in the morning. Flaxseed doesn't have a ton. It does have a ton of fiber. A serving of flaxseed has 4 grams of protein, but again, this isn't something that you just eat like on its own. So if you're supplementing this in some other food, again, you're adding some more protein to your meal, and it's the same things with chia seeds. These can just be added to your food. It doesn't have a ton of protein. A serving of this has 70 calories and 3 grams of protein. So it's got some other good stuff in it besides protein. Again, these are mainly more so known for their fiber content, but they do also have some protein. Nice way to add that into your diet. And then of course milk and fish have protein. I don't eat milk. I typically do try to stay away from as much dairy as I can because I find that it affects my skin, and I do kind of break out when I have dairy. I know that can be kind of controversial with, food having an effect on your skin, in a negative way with acne, but I really notice the difference for me, and in general, I'm like very careful about what I eat, and I try to eat the right stuff so that my skin looks good. But fish, I do eat. I'd like to start eating fish more often. The fish that I typically eat is mahi-mahi, and salmon's another great source of protein, but in mahi-mahi, a 3-ounce serving of that has 20 grams of protein, or at least that's what I checked online at a few different places. Obviously, it doesn't like come in a container like the rest of this stuff where you can just simply read the back, but that appears to be what I've learned online about mahi-mahi, and other fish is a great source of protein too. I have 3 more to show you guys that are, again, not foods that I eat, but foods that I had in the house because my fiance eats them. Again, just a little bit of a supplement, like I was saying, if some people are just not sure where you can get your protein is really in like almost everything. There's a few grams of it in so much. So even just in bread, 1 slice of this bread has 3 grams of protein. So if you're having a sandwich, just the bread alone of this has 6 grams of protein. Plus, chances are whatever you're putting on it has some more protein. So that's another supplement. He likes these little Nature Valley bars, and one of these bars has 10 grams of protein. And he also likes these Yoplait light yogurts, and one of these has 5 grams of protein. And another good way to eat these yogurts, maybe you've tried before, is to put some nuts in them. So just the yogurt and the nuts could be, if you put a serving of nuts, 7 grams, and 5 grams from here, that could be a 12-gram of protein snack. So that's fantastic. I hope this video was helpful for you guys. There's tons of other sources of protein that are not from meat. I just grabbed whatever I had in the house and whatever is in my everyday diet. I didn't really go to the store and find all these foods that I don't really eat to show you guys. I'm trying to, in my health and fitness videos, show you guys stuff that I actually do, food that I actually eat, and not be talking about something that I don't really do, because I wouldn't have any experience to grab from to tell you guys about it. I'm not just making stuff up in these videos. So let me know if you want to see more health videos. Leave me any suggestions you have or any requests. I would like to keep doing these videos on occasion, and hope you guys are doing great. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.